We welcome you back into the Rinkston Hop Hog for varsity action in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, as tonight the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds try to continue their hot start to the season up against the very tough and rugged Northport Huntington Tigers. Live on the LI Sports Network, my name is Ian Pinky, take you through all the action tonight. This is the first of two varsity games, and it's an interesting matchup between two teams that are 1-1 and have been through quite a bit of ups and downs already in this young season. We start off with a look at the home team in this one, the Northport Huntington Tigers. They're coming off of a performance in what a very, very closely contested game against West Islip. They went down early in that one. They were trailed 3-1, and then they scored 5 straight goals that jump out to what they thought was a decisive lead. But then they gave up 2 straight to West Islip, giving the Lions a little bit of momentum back in that one before they were able to slow things down, get an insurance goal, and go home the winners of that contest. Meanwhile, on the other side, for Connetquot Sayville, they're coming off of a tough loss to Smithtown Hawkhogs, 7-2 in that one. They were outscored in each period after going down 3-0 in the first. They tried to battle back, but just could not seem to do it against one of the best teams in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League in the Bulls. So these teams really looking to try to get back on track, at least in the terms of Connetquot Sayville. On the other side, it's just trying to get momentum going for Northport Huntington. We'll give you the starting goaltender matchups and all the information you need to know, and we'll bring you puck drop when we come back on the Long Island Sports Network. Getting set for this varsity matchup, the first of 2 tonight in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League between the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds and the Northport Huntington Tigers here, as both teams try to get their second win of the season, trying to improve to 2-1. Starting goaltender matchup here tonight. It's Richie Wetstoff getting his second start of the year for Connetquot Sayville. He's playing consecutive games. The senior getting the start in there after a tough go of things against the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Meanwhile, at the other end, Bowden Rudloff getting his second start of the season as well. The junior, big and athletic, more varsity experience than his tandem partner in Brett Kostor. So both these goaltenders back in goal, looking for their first win of the season. The road team, Connetquot Sayville in the red. They get the possession first. Comes back to Joseph Filani after the faceoff. They're the road team tonight. The white home jerseys trimmed in blue. Meanwhile, for Northport Huntington as the home team here tonight. This dumped in by Northport Huntington, forcing it to be played in deep by Chris Esposito. He spins down as the puck held in on the near side by the Tigers. Comes back up top, fired wide by Cullen Johnson. Taken away by Northport Huntington. They're on the far side boards, delaying the rush forward by Connetquot Sayville. Poked along again by the Tigers as they complete a line change. Bounding puck right in the middle of the ice, and now it falls to the captain, Joseph Boakman. He wanted to head off the bench for a change. So just about a minute in, we get a first full change out there for the Tigers, Northport Huntington. Allows some space to create forward for Justin Kahn. Kahn trying to recover defensively there, can't get to it. There was Logan Keel on the charge forward. As T-Birds take it away again with Alex Barilski. He dumps in, hoping to get it back now for Connetquot Sayville as the forwards switch things up. On the near side, slidle down again, bouncing forward, and it's a good bounce here for Aiden Shear. Shear on the wraparound, can't find an angle up against Westhoff. He resets it to the point. Fired wide as it was headed towards that near side post. It's sick away by Richie Westhoff. Going high off the boards and clear for Connetquot Sayville. It has enough English on it for it to settle down. Nearly a chance to set things up for the T-Birds, but instead it's taken clear by Northport Huntington. Trying to move around was Jordan Arominer into the corner here. Settled down by Connetquot Sayville. Trying the attack is Joseph Filani. Filani, nice dangle through. Has it poked away, but settled back down. Trying to fight forward at the point is Gavin Bizel. Still free. Poking back in front, looking for the one-timer from Filani, who was playing down low. Now sticked up by the goaltender and out of play. And the first action tonight for Bowden Rudloff. Good action at both ends here. 2.5 minutes into this contest. Face off to the right side of Rudloff. Face off one by Connetquot Sayville. Shot is shot from Filani. Stick save by Bowden Rudloff, the junior netminder. Taken down the ice by James Core for Northport Huntington. Core trying to force it to JT Caruso. Standout sophomore. Back up top. Looking for the tip. Instead it goes off the dasher board. Up the left wing, trying to advance Ethan Burdett. Attempted clear, bounces off a man in the middle, and now down the ice for Caruso. Caruso rips one wide, bounces in front, still there for Caruso. Chaos in front of goal as the puck bounds down low. Backhander out in front, blocked by Burdett. Taken up the right wing and clear by Ethan. Burdett tries to dangle around, can't find any room. Make up against Maxime Sposato. Back out in front, shoved away by the goaltender. No clue where the rebound went for Rudloff. Just shrugging his shoulders, hoping the puck found him, but it's down at the other end of the ice. Chip and chase here for Patrick Schmidt, one of the returning forwards here. Can't quite get the manpower down there. Aiden Shear nearly the takeaway as this dubbed in. Line change can be completed for the Tigers. Red-clad T-Birds forced into a turnover. Aiden Shear knocked that pass away in the middle. Bit of a sloppy play in their own end as it comes down low. Shear applies the pressure up against Chris Esposito. Puck kept in, but it's flipped into the Connetquot bench. And the faceoff leaves the attacking zone for the Tigers back out to neutral. Face-off win by Connetquot Sayville as we get play started again. They haven't had much to write home about so far in this one, but now with the top offensive line out there, Logan Keel trying to lead the team forward and get the first goal tonight. Joseph Villani, top D pairing out there as well. Villani, the drop, the shot, good save, Rudloff on the drop pass and the one-timer. See, Villani noticed the trailer was coming right behind him. Just left that puck behind, and it settled down for the one-time effort from Theo Tanzi, but Rudloff able to stand up and make the stop. Borelski, one-timer off the face-off. That one wild. Loose puck picked up by JT Caruso. Tape pass in the middle to Arameter. Good poke check defensively by Borelski. Takes that pass away, but it's dumped right back in again by Kevin Sherwood. Arameter down low, trying to get it around Villani. That's a big body, though. Can't quite do it. That's cleared out of there by Connetquot Sayville. Maxime Sposado skating with it in his own zone. The junior having a fantastic season last year. Getting another look here at the varsity level. Save at the near side post from Richie Westhoff. Logan Booth from behind his own net trying to work forward. Get some support there as now a big check in the middle of the ice. Kevin Sherwood laying a blow there on Villani as he tried to cup forward. That move immediately denied as the puck stays in the half wall. Logan Keel got some time, got some space. Keel trying to move through the defense, but too many players back for the Tigers to make that work. Offside called here against Connetquot Sayville on the long pass attempt. Too many players caught in the attacking end. So with that long pass, face off and play resumed in front of the T-Birds' own bench here. The guest side towards their defensive end. Back and forth here in this one. Neither team able to get the upper hand just yet, despite some good offensive looks for Northport Huntington. Still nothing in the back of the net. Logan Booth gloves this down. Net has a pick as he takes the left wing. High play there as a player wipes out. Theo Tanzi on the move forward. Has it poked away. Nice play by Aiden Shear. Shear harassed by Booth. Tanzi joining in the fray. Now poked out of there by Logan Booth. Booth rips a shot that's blocked. Goes off the skate of Jacob Gazzardo. Gazzardo on the takeaway down low. Can't do enough to poke it away. Back up top to Esposito. Down to Booth. Booth trying to pass out in front. That's cut off quickly by Northport Huntington. The pass looking for a man in James Core, but the extra speed beating it out for Mason Petrie. Pass glove down by Booth. Nice play there as he moves forward. Booth with the help of Tanzi. A pass to him in the middle. Misses on the one-time try. Good setup by Booth. Had his man all open in front. But Tanzi, with the best opportunity, the senior looking for his first varsity goal, couldn't get it there. Aiden Shear at the other end. Fires past the blocker. And now it finds a man waiting there at the blue line. Dumping this in, Gavin Beisel. Beisel trying to get back on it down low, arriving there and holding it in was Paul Wagner. Along the half wall, the teams do battle. 7.5 to go in period one. Beisel trying to work it into the middle. That try blocked away. Swiss skating winger, though, trying to fight forward in the corner. Poked back by Aiden Shear as he dumps in. That played for the wrong side of center, though. He goes hands on his head to the bench. He knows that was just a brief lapse. Take an extra skate, extra stride. You're able to get back to the center stripe or at least get the benefit of the doubt. But a little bit antsy. Couldn't quite get the patience under control there. So the icing call sends it back down in the defensive end. Scrum for the puck after the puck drop. Keeps it in down low now for Connetquot Sayville. JT Caruso on the strip. Caruso, dangerous play, working out in the middle, but it works out as it's bounced forward. Jose Walter. Backhanded try. Good stop by Westhoff at that far side post. He covers up. Jose Walter, the youngest players here on the roster, one of 2 ninth graders, in fact, on this team. It's both him and Patrick Hassett. Walter was outstanding last year with the freshman team. 11 goals alongside 6 assists in just 9 games of action. As this puck taken away, the shot is blocked away in front of goal. Player tripped up, no call. The official had a clear sight of it, and he has a better view than the fans asking for it. This batted down with a high stick, and then played forward by Joseph Villani. Attempted shot on that far side, blocked away before Nick Massey's effort reached the target. Logan Booth on his horse in his own zone, preventing the break forward for Jose Walter. Walter's definitely got that speed. Booth has it as well, allowing him to win that race. Long saucer feed off the dasher, back to Booth. Crunching check along the boards by JT Caruso. Puck holds up on the near side. Villani gets it out of there, fired that one near the referee. He was able to get out of the way. Puck does stay in on the attack. Keel, fresh off the bench here, joining the attack. Long pass forward, finds JT Caruso. Caruso in behind the defense, run out of room, but a penalty coming. As penalty comes, we take a look back at that rush. As it's Joseph Villani for the slash. You can see it right here. Just getting that stick right on the stick of Caruso. Knocked it out of his hands. Now it's a power play for Northport Huntington. Opening face-off won by the Tigers. Comes back up top to Colin Jackson. Jackson to Caruso. A shot rather from Walter is stopped by Westhoff. Stays on the near side. Jackson from the point down low into the middle. Swing and a miss for Owen Spardell. And all the way down. A lot of chances early on this season for Northport Huntington on the power play. They've scored twice in 8 chances. JT Caruso and Patrick Schmidt with the power play tallies. Reset up top to Jackson. Jackson around the blender. Finds Jose Walter. Arometer trying to flip out in front. Take it away and flip clear. Ethan Burdett trying to force the issue here. Having to play it from that far side, Bowden Rudloff. This clever pass trying to find Arometer on the near side. Instead, it's bounded in by Connetquot Sayville. Ethan Burdett, the look shorthanded, allowing his team to change here at the very least. That's what it operates as. But now JT Caruso rips up the left wing. Caruso lost the handle, works as a drop pass, fired back down low by Boakman. Another penalty called here against Connetquot Sayville. Tripping call coming up here as they pull the goaltender. Nice strong possession from Gazzardo. Boakman out in front, poked away by Westhoff. But now we get the penalty call. It's a trip. And Connetquot Sayville have 25 seconds of 5-on-3 time to kill off. This is a big play, big chance here for Northport Huntington trying to take command of this game. Caruso wins the faceoff, but the mix-up there with his man on the near side. That was Arometer not ready for the puck. Patrick Hassett on the reset. Brought in by Caruso. Can't get around Barilski. Takes down low. Caruso. Again, miscommunication with Patrick Hassett. Then back to Caruso. Spins around. Barilski fires and scores! Silky moves from JT Caruso. Puts Northport Huntington on the board. Caruso just so slick with his mitts. Able to get around Alex Barilski and then roof it top shelf up and over Richie Westhoff to put Northport Huntington on the board first, just as that first penalty was expiring. It goes down. They will give it just at the end of that first penalty after it expired. So mark it a 5-on-4 power play goal for JT Caruso, his second power play goal of the season, to make it 1-0. Immediately a chance at the other end for Joseph Villani, fired off the stick of Rudloff and then wide. Aiden Shear picks this up, and on the attack, kicked out by Westhoff, trying for the one-timer on the far side, a swing and a miss from Jordan Aramer. This play whistle dead for offside with 3:15 to go. JT Caruso already 4 goals this season. The sophomore having an outstanding second campaign at the varsity level. He was the only returning top 6 forward on this team from last year. He made an impact then, and he's definitely making his impact felt this year. Taking that expanded role and running with it now. Pretty much operating at the helm of this Northport Huntington offense. But with the additions of guys like Aiden Shear, him getting a larger role, moving up to a top 6 forward spot, making this team a lot more deadly on the attack. Haggerty had the takeaway there, but was delayed offside. Burdett moves on onside position. Chase Haggerty into the front, just ran out of room as it was pried away by Bowden Rudloff. Burdett takes a crunch from Maxime Sposato. Puck pried free by the Tigers defense and taken forward now and given a push by Shear. Here's Jordan Aramer. Ran out of room on the left wing, taken away by Connetquot Sayville. Poked free and skips off the skate of a defender, no icing. T-Birds can change on the fly here. Caruso. Nice spin move in his own zone. Buys time, fires a pass to Kevin Sherwood. Sherwood's shot is blocked by Villani, but now comes in down low. Sherwood sent to the boards by the D-man for Connetquot Sayville. Keeping it in, point pass, settled down by Patrick Hassett. The freshman sends down low, and it's picked up there, but Chase Haggerty responds for Connetquot Sayville. This just stays in, kisses off the top of the boards. Chip and chase for Ethan Burdett and company. They can't keep it in, as it's a break forward now for Kevin Sherwood. Sherwood rips one, saved by Westhoff, and now scooped up by Barilski. Barilski takes a big hit as the puck is taken clear. Puck possession time has been dominated here by Northport Huntington in this first. James Core down low, tries to poke it into the front. Denied by the side of the cage. And back out to neutral ice. It's been clear and survive so far for this defense for Connetquot Sayville. Haven't had much sustained attacking pressure. Caruso fires that one high as we're into the final minute. Nice jump into the zone. Chasing it down are the T-Birds here as Hall spun down to the ice. Trying to get it off the end of the boards, Petrie, but now taken away by Caruso. He's got a one-on-one. Caruso head fake, fires. Good save by Westhoff. Just kept that out on the tripling puck. Bouncing puck taken by Colin Jackson. Back on the near side after a deflection. Fired high over the target. Theodolu can't get that clear. Taken again by Chris Esposito. 10 seconds to go as he's being poked at by Patrick Schmidt. Finding a way forward in the corner. T-Birds happy to keep it there. There's a penalty called as the end of the first period. We'll stick it here as the pushing and shoving afterwards. We'll wait to see what the call is. It's a cross check, which will send a player to the box to start the second period. We'll tell you all about it next on the Long Island Sports Network. Back here for the start of the second period, the infraction at the end of that frame was to Patrick Schmidt for a cross-check, which gives Connetquot Sayville their first opportunity on the man advantage. Tipped out in front by Logan Booth. Sent wide by the deflection in front by Barilski. He tries to get it back. It stays down low here as Bowden Rudloff settles back down in his own cage. Logan Keel denied on the net front push. Harassed into a turnover, knocked forward, and a chance for Jose Walter chasing it down. It just won't slow up for him, but he's happy to keep it in at this end of the ice. 22 gives it up to 22. Ethan Burdett, the drop to Barilski. Alex Barilski slows, the backhand dump down low, finds Joseph Alani out in front. Barilski just goes off the pad of Rudloff. Attempted clear, held in by Ethan Burdett, pardon. The cross-ice feed is picked off. Jose Walter a chance. Walter slams on the brakes, the shot, shut down by Westhoff. Stays there for Aiden Shear, who just swipes over to the near side. He heads off to the bench. They change on the fly, but some extra space now for Logan Keel. Keel drops it off. The shot just sent wide by Andrew Snyder. Reset here. Villani rips one. That hit the man in front. Comes back down to Ethan Burdett. Burdett, the backhanded flip. Over to Keel. He fires wide. Back out to Keel. He misses high, and it goes out of play. Some really good chances there for Connetquot Sayville. The puck just found its way time and time again back into the middle of the ice. Could not get the shot to go. Still 18 seconds to go on the power play. Puck deflected in front off the shot from Petrie and out of play. Pressure starting to mount. This is the first chance of a sustained attacking zone pressure for the T-Birds. They've been waiting for this the entire game so far. They win the faceoff again. Back to Mason Petrie. Tries a shot that's blocked. It goes off the skate of a man in front. That time it was Joseph Boakman. Final seconds tick away. We're back to 5-on-5 here. Petrie back out in front, looking to the middle. Now taken away. And a chance for JT Caruso up the ice. Cross-ice feed. It stays in the slot. But finally, the T-Birds defense arrives to the rescue. They can go on the counterattack. Take it into the corner. The D-men changing right now for the T-Birds. Allows possession to stay now with Northport Huntington. Joseph Boakman can't get that while he's on the right side of the blue line. But the puck given right back again to the Tigers with Joseph Arometer. On the take back, Josh King down low. Hands it off here. The attempted clear just gets past the blue line. Skating around with it, looking for some help on the attack forward. Chris Esposito. Backhanded dump in as teams change lines. Loose puck. Taken down low by Paul Wagner for the T-Birds. Back up top to King. Wants to return it to Wagner. He got it there. Stick save. Rebound. Poked in. Gavin Beisel on the doorstep. Brings us level. See here, just the puck sent out in front. Beisel able to backhand it in before Rudloff can get to the post. Beisel's first goal of the season ties us up at 1 goal apiece. And great work by him there, getting in behind the defense, in on the doorstep. There were a few T-Birds swarming there. As this taken into the zone, but an offside move. Player on that far side just couldn't get his skate back across the blue stripe. We'll have to reset here at center. Or at neutral, I should say. Lone goal in the first period. Belonged to JT Caruso on the power play. But now Gavin Bizel from Brady Hall and Paul Wagner, making it a 1-1 game here between Northport Huntington and Connetquot Sayville. Early stages still of period number 2. Nightcap tonight is between Sachem and St. Anthony's. Another varsity game between two of the undefeated squads in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League stock circuit. It's dumped in by Connetquot Sayville. Rudloff from his own crease, trying to start a move forward there, but the pass from his D-man can't hit the partner at center, so that's an icing call. And the faceoff comes back in the defensive end for Northport Huntington, where they got to try to mount some offense and get the attack going back in the other direction. They've now been on their heels for most of this second period after taking it to Connetquot Sayville in the opening frame. That's a good way to do it. The poke forward off the faceoff, given to Joseph Boakman. Boakman from the left wing into the corner now, poking away at it. Fed into the middle. Good defensive response by Villani. Now he turns it on and goes on the attack. With Perde with him, Villani goes to the near side, and that pass behind Tyler Hopkins. Yes, Tyler Hopkins. Villani back to the far. Chase Haggerty with it. Goes low to Perde. Perde, flip pass, looking for Haggerty. It's still in the middle. Taken wide. Good defensive response from Gazzardo. Fired wide again. Poked in front to Haggerty. He can't get it to go against Rudloff. Good bat down right at the stripe. Perde keeps it alive. Possession does belong to the freshman in Patrick Hassett. Battling for the puck. The stick of a Connetquot Sayville player was caught up in the jersey of Jose Walter. No call. We keep play going. Perde left it there to Tyler Hopkins. It's dumped around near side to far. Perde, a long shift for him, but sticking with it. Hopkins looking to a man in the middle. That was Snyder. Couldn't get it there. Now it's taken away by Northport Huntington. Outnumbered there, so the puck just rolled on target by Kevin Sherwood for the cover-up by the netminder in Richie Westhoff. $9:11 to go in this second period. Nearing the halfway point of this game and still no closer to finding out who is the dominant force in this contest so far. First period dominated by the Tigers. Second so far by the T-Birds. Esposito takes this forward. His shot blocked by the stick of Maxime Sposato. Dribbled out to the far side here. A battle right at the blue line. It is back to the neutral ice area, so the delayed offside delayed that move. In the middle, that pass deflected by Andrew Snyder. But it comes back behind the T-Birds' net. Picking it up, Josh King. King, the left wing pass, moved forward by Trevor Rodeker. Rodeker's pass does not find its intended target near side as it moves forward to Caruso. Caruso, drop past your barometer, not on the same page as Villani takes forward for the T-Birds. They move on 2-on-2. He's got Snyder with him. Fires high and wide. Rebound to Snyder. He can't get enough on it. Sent back out in front by Villani. Pad stopped by Rudloff. Caruso now on the attack. Clever pass to the right. Looking to get it back to him. His shot goes wide. Battle for it down low now with 7:50 on the clock. Up at the point, Jacob Gazzardo looking for the lane in front. That's closed off. Off-balance shot kicked away by the netminder Westhoff on Jackson's long-range shot. Brady Hall. His team in the middle of a change, cuts to the middle, calling the goaltender into action. Rudloff gets to it first, but he can't clear. Hall trying to feed out to the middle. Hall gets back on it in the corner. Back to Mason Petrie. Petrie's effort kicked down. Now a race to the puck. Good awareness to play that one from Richie Westhoff. How's his team to try to move forward here, but the Tigers shut that away. Miscommunication there forces it back into middle, where Mason Petrie controls and slows the pace. Looking at Bizel, the goal scorer here for Connetquot Sayville. Can't get it to him. T-Birds try the dump in that bounces off the stick of Shear. Back to the near side where Petrie can dump in. A couple of his players trapped offside. They're still offside, but now Wagner circles back and they touch up. Moving in. Here's Spasato's effort. That spins wide. Sticks in down low. A battle for it there. Now finally coming up with it are the red shirts. Pass through the middle, looking to Logan Booth. Can't get it to him. Tansey trying to move forward, but again, Booth couldn't get onside in time. Been a little bit of that miscommunication right now for the T-Birds, as that's a long-range shot, easily stopped by Westhoff. They try to get on the attack, but a few times now it's been a skater or two trapped in an offside position. As Petrie tries to block this shot, but it sets up the attack now for Northport. Huntington stick tie up in front. Sherwood could have had a tap in if it weren't for the keen defensive play in front. Kevin Sherwood, long range effort, is saved by Westhoff. Now Chris Esposito from his own end, harassed into going to the far side by the forechecking pressure. He opts for the long dump down the ice. And this one is whistled down. We have face-off coming back into the defensive end now for the T-Birds. Puck stays in on the far side here. Chase Haggerty on it now for Connetquot Sayville. Haggerty, lead pass, trying to find Villani, off-balance effort. It's shut down by Bonin Rudloff on the far side. Under 5 minutes to go here in period 2. This face-off in the defensive end is controlled by Northport Huntington. Player spun down there, no call. Slow to get up, Colin Jackson. Ethan Burday spun off the puck, and as the Tigers touch up, they'll stop play to allow Jackson to head over to the bench. Jackson's asking why there wasn't a penalty called. Officials get together and conclude that they didn't see anything. Play starts up again with a face-off to the right of Bonin Rudloff. Tie up at the dot. Possession belongs now to Northport Huntington, but they can't clear. Back up top, the shot from Petrie. Nice snare of the glove as Bonin Rudloff pivots across to make the stop. And again, looking for someone to get the upper hand here. Still tied at 1, past the halfway point of this game. Missed drop of the puck from the official. Have to do it again here. First period, possession dominated by the Tigers. The second, it's been all T-Birds for the most part. But they counterattack, a chance here for Joseph Boakman. Boakman charging down the left wing. Disrupted that time by King, but stays into the attacking end. Boakman up there against Villani for the T-Birds. Up at the top, long shot, pins into the corner. Poked around again by Jacob Gazzardo. Taken clear by the T-Birds. A chance to move forward for Snyder. He got a piece of that, so no icing. Snyder watched closely by Sposato. He got his stick on stick. No call there up against the boards. Taken away by the Tigers, and now they can rumble forward. Up the ice, it's Caruso. Drop pass, the shot saved by Westhoff. Kicks it to the corner. Caruso back on it. The shot saved. Kick out of there. See if we can't get another look at that one if we get another chance. Northport Huntington fans thought it crossed the line. We'll have to see. That puck was certainly close, but the sprawling Westhoff might have kept it out. This puck cleared down the ice, and it is an icing call here as we get the whistle blown. And we'll take a look at this replay to see if we can't get a good look at it here. Caruso is on the near side. Just fired that shot. It spun right there, and the reach out of the stick of Westhoff denied the follow-up opportunity from Boakman just in time. His stick there ended up making that shot into a clearing attempt, as this one fired all the way down the ice on the miscued pass. Under 3 minutes to go here in period 2. Still all knotted up at 1. Battle on the far side boards for possession. Aiden Shear on the takeaway for the Tigers. Can't clear. Borilski holds in here for Connetquot Sayville, but now a chance to move forward. Collision between Wagner and the blue liner Spardell. Possession still can't be established here. Beisel on the near side. Can't move forward. Now this poke down to Aiden Shear. Shear dumps in. It's taken down low. Jordan Arometer trying to check that around. Wagner pokes forward here to Trevor Rodeker. Rodeker sends towards the goal. That's a stick down on a shot that was going wide. Taking no chances there was Rudloff, and in fact that does allow his team to move forward now. Arometer cutting around, trying to leave that to Shear, but stripped away, and now a chance for Logan Keel. Keel on a mix-up there with Booth. Booth takes it in. He rips one into the glove for a nice save by Bowden Rudloff. Logan Keel in to take this face off. It's a battle of the stars at the dot as it's Keel against Caruso. Keel wins the draw, his team on the attack. But too much stick handling there, lost the puck. Needing a reset now with Villani. Long pass to the near side to Mason Petrie. He gives it back to Keel. Keel has it poked away, but it finds its way back to Booth. Logan Keel tries the wraparound shot, shrugged aside by Rudloff. Back to Keel on the near side. Holding possession, back down along the dasher. Finds its way there to Tyler Hopkins as we're into the final minute of period 2. Up top to Petrie. He tries a shot deflection, and that's in between the pads, at least for long enough for Rudloff to get the whistle. Just catch the tail end of that one where Rudloff got it sealed together, just got the whistle. If that whistle was held for a split second longer, it would have squirted out and potentially a chance for Connetquot Sayville to get their first lead of the game. Petrie, long range effort, misses. Try to keep that puck in. Now numbers forward here for the Tigers. They got a 3-on-1. Aiden Shear has his effort blocked by Petrie. Good, strong defense, knowing the shot was coming, and he took it away. Now a break the other way for Logan Booth. Booth rips a shot. Save by the goaltender in Bowden Rudloff. Outstanding end-to-end action here. The last chance was for Booth. He had to get that shot away and quick. Sposato took away the pass, so we only had one option left. That was to try the shot. And Rudloff stood tall. 21.5 seconds left here in period 2. Tie up on the draw. Possession belongs now to Northport Huntington, trying to clear out. They get as far as Mason Petrie. Player spills down there. Chance now for the T-Birds if they reset quickly. Villani back over to Berde. He's got time. His shot blocked. Great response by Caruso to take the shot away and avoid disaster at the second period break. We're no closer to finding the upper hand in this one. We're all tied after 30 here on the Long Island Sports Network.
Not so bad.
Third period of regulation on tap here on the Long Island Sports Network between the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds and the opposing team, the home team in this matchup, Northport Huntington Tigers. The Tigers struck first in the first period. Who else but JT Caruso on the power play to give them the lead, but then the response back, a tap in for Gavin Beisel to make it 1-1. A goal apiece for each team in the first two periods. Where we stand after the third, we had to see, as this one is taken in by Northport Huntington, the poke away from the stride of JT Caruso behind the goal. He's tripping over his own stick there was Ethan Berde. But it's still dumped in by the T-Birds. They hope to get it back. Nick Massey on the takeaway, trying to feed it out in front. Missed everyone until it found Joseph Boakman. Boakman dumps in for the Tigers. Villani cuts off far side, but it's sealed along the boards. Failed move forward there. As Esposito pins back in. Villani from behind the goal. Skates on the attack. Sends into the attack into the opposite corner. Looking for some room down low, or the T-Birds, they finally get it off the boards. Back up top to Esposito. Buys time. Flipped off the boards. Too hot to handle on the near side for Paul Wagner. So flip clear, and now a chance to break. Here's JT Caruso behind the defense. He's in. What a save! Richie Westhoff shuts him down. Pushing and shoving there as we take a look at the save. Just close the pads together. He tried to go to the body, tried to get it to leak through, and to no avail. The pushing and shoving afterwards. as the teams got together. See if anything comes out of this. Seems like the answer is no for now. Stay 5 aside here. 13:23 to go in the third. Tie up off the draw and poked backwards for the T-Birds to head on the attack. This puck just got past the blue line before Kevin Sherwood arrived to it for the Tigers. Sherwood met by Barilski, forced into a turnover there. Roddicker pushed off the puck. Good strong play near side. Patrick Hassett back on it, but it's pounded back in, and it falls to Roddicker. Roddicker packed into the middle, swing and a miss on the tray out in front. Another try. This time the deflection did reach the intended man of Snyder, but he couldn't get it on goal. Big deep breath for the Tigers. They take it back in with Sherwood. Drags around Barilski. Sherwood looking for a lane. It's still loose near side of the goal. Flipped away by the heads-up play of Beisel. Beisel able to get back on defense here to redirect it to Sposato. Maxime Sposato's shot. Glove save by Richie Westhoff.
Go, Chris, go.
12:23 to go. These minutes seem like hours in this one because the action's been so good. Normally you think it's the opposite, but you think when a lot of chances are happening, there's been so many whistles here that it's taken so long for these minutes to tick away. Not been a bad thing at all. Action packed here as Logan Keel takes it into the middle. Can't get it to the forehand for a shot. Left behind for a moment there to Hall, but now stripped away and taken forward. Chip and chase for James Core as he works in against Joseph Villani. Villani leaves back to one of his forwards to take forward. They can't do it. Caruso pokes it away. Good forecheck by the Northport Huntington Tigers. Trying to establish something. This directed forwards by the play of Logan Booth. Waves off the icing. Nearly got a piece of that pass forward, but it finds JT Caruso. Defenders just arriving here. Core. Pass was in his skates. Directed back towards the middle. But to the rescue. T-Birds defense able to clear. Taken away by Keel. Keel thought about getting it up on his stick blade. Left into the middle. Birthday was there. He couldn't get it back on the stick. Now Theodolu. Battle for it near side. Taken away and clear by the Tigers. Good chances at both ends so far in this third period. King. Back to Esposito. Looking for space. That puck misses everyone. And does not slow down enough. So icing against Connetquot Sayville here. 10:44 to go. They win the face-off in the D zone. Nice moves by Chris Esposito. Trying to move it to Chase Haggerty. And he is taken off of his skates. Big check by Owen Spardell. King then returns the favor. They jousted with each other for a moment, but the puck turned over and they score! Tigers back out in front. Puck just taken right there, and as he took a crunching check, the shot was fired into the back of the net by Aiden Shear. The Tigers back out in front. The physical play pays off as Shear got some wide open space right in front of goal and able to wrist it past the responsive Westhoff. Hopkins move, whistled down for offside. As now you wait to see the sense of urgency for Connetquot Sayville. They trail again in this game. They got a response after giving up the first one, but it took over a period for them to get it. Puck stays on the near side. Villani on the right wing. Try to drag around. Offside called. Must have been a skater going with Villani that got a little bit over eager and jumped the gun at the blue line. Tigers have their noses out in front, but will it last? Expect to see a big push here out of Connetquot Sayville. See some double shifts for this line. In fact, first time that they've been skating together. At least they were trying to, but now Burde told to head to the bench. They're trying to run that line of Burde, Keel, and Booth. They had mixed it up in this game. They ran those lines to get those three together in the first few games of the season. Mixed them up today. They tried to have him out there right now, but they had to swatch out Burde in favor of Nick Massey. Logan Booth resets here for Connetquot Sayville. To the right side, Barilski sends one on goal, stick stop. He wanted to glove that one, did Rudlov, on the long-range effort from Barilski. The puck trickles all the way back down to the other side of the ice. Nearly turned over, but now the T-Birds with room to rumble. Keel gets around his man, but all the way to the end boards. To that far side, looking for space, Logan Booth. Massey, the physical play down low. Under 9 minutes to go. Keel, nice move. Gets it out in front. Deflected before it reached Esposito. The puck goes down the ice. A player slow to get to the bench for Northport Huntington. This one bumped in off the dasher board. Gets to the goaltender Rudloff. Again, dangerous play of that puck. Right past the attacker for Connetquot Sayville, that of Logan Booth. Sherwood gets it over to Shear, but not before he crossed the line. That's offside. Talked about how long it's taken for these seconds, minutes to tick away. Now for Connetquot Sayville, that has instantly changed. Now it's flying by as their time starts to dwindle away. Still plenty of time for them to find a tying and even go-ahead tally. Rodeker trying to force it back into the middle. Bouncing puck sent wide. Rebound fired towards the net. Comes all the way out up top. Petrie towards the goal. Players tumble down as the puck's in the corner. High flip right along the glass. Taken there by Patrick Hassett, trying to get it clear. It's flipped away. Rolling puck. It slows up. And it's played now by Chris Esposito. Long stretch off the stick of Hassett. Now it settles down on the right wing to Wagner. He gets the blue line on side. Left it in the corner. Forced into a turnover. Nice work defensively by Guzzardo. As again, the Tigers clear their lines. Now they're happy to just play solid defense. Don't want anything to happen with a turnover in the defensive zone. Just clear their lines. Go on the attack if it's provided to them. Barilski taps it down to Burde. Physical play along the boards allows it to stay in with Rodeker. Back to Snyder. The keep in at the blue line just not strong enough by Josh King. Take it back in. Drop pass to Ethan Burde. Some space, he fires. That's smothered by Bowden Rudloff. That was a nice shot, but maybe you would have liked the location to be somewhere else. He fired it pretty much directly square at the junior goaltender. If that's to the right or left, you could either get a rebound or they could sneak through. But instead, the easy stop for Rudloff, keeping his team ahead by 1. This puck sent in, cut off by Owen Spardell, who's had a couple of big hits in this game. Puck pays pinball off of the Connetquot Sayville defenders. Moved back forward by Snyder here to the far side, but out in front of his man Brady Hall. Dumped down. This is icing against Northport Huntington. So another whistle here with 6:20 to go. That top line back out there for the T-Birds. Keel, though, bets it at the face-off dot by JT Caruso. Sposato tried to clear. Can't do it first time. Second time also denied. Then that's taken away by Caruso. But the response of Villani gets to the loose puck at his own blue line. Denies that opposite way break. Keel tries to slice through, but it's poked away. Now finds its way to Joseph Bolkman. Bolkman, the smart play there. Just gets it in deep as it's settled down by Westhoff. Long pass through everyone, and that's a mistake for Connetquot Sayville. An icing call against them with 5:47 left. T-Birds fans waiting to pop off here. They can feel that their team is starting to generate some momentum towards getting a tie goal. Key face-off win, but they can't clear it out. Skips a man. Comes down to Shear. Back out in the middle. The pass just not quite on the tape of Sherwood as it's taken away. And now on the move are the T-Birds. Booth slams on the brakes. Backhanded flip to Esposito at the point. That's taken away. Cleared down, but again, nice defensive response by King to get to it first. Playing more responsible with it. They know they gave up a few breaks the other way. They don't want it to happen again here in need of just 1 goal. Don't want to make it 2. Logan Booth to the right wing. Gets around Sherwood into the middle to Keel. Keel's effort denied on the first shot. It was stuffed and the backhand sent wide. Keel on it down low. Keel out to the one-time attempt from Booth. That's deflected away from him. Back out clear by the Tigers. Trying to go on the rush was Jordan Arometer. Happy to just get it in deep. His team can start to change units. Delay again. And they say before it was touched up, he played anyways by Kevin Sherwood. The faceoff comes out to the center ice dot. Villani in his own end finds Rodiker. Going to see a lot of time out on ice for Joseph Villani. He can be a spark plug on the attack, even while playing responsibly on defense. Much like plays like that one, just goes around and finds a man. Comes back out in front. Rodiker wasn't ready for it to come on the backhand. If he was, he could have just batted it home. But now GT Caruso at the other end. Caruso with Core. Back to Caruso. Flipped into the middle, past Gavin Bizel. Over to the far side board. Schmidt sends one off the outside of the net. Might have kissed off to that backside of the post. Out of that board scrum, over to Borilski. Trying to move it forward to himself. Unsuccessful was Gavin Bizel. Picked up at center ice. And then pinball back and forth. Villani Sends one towards the net. Sposato there with the stick. Able to help out his goaltender as this one is sent down the ice. Won't be icing as it gets enough snow on it to come to a stop. Under 3 minutes to go in regulation. Keel works up against Caruso. Strides inside the zone. Logan Keel wraps around. Self-pass off the dasher boards. Keel has it poked away. Caruso on the counterattack. Keel responds with his extended stick. JT Caruso is emerging as a true two-way player. Seen him a couple times tonight come up big, stopping rushes the other way. Nice pass through to Berde. It's poked away by Sposato. Back out in front. Still there. Spinning shot from Booth. Wide. Berde trying to jam it home. Can't find any room to do it as the Tigers clear. A few big chances there, but it goes to waste. Keel spins down. A shot from the near side. Walter missed the target. Comes back out into the middle of the ice. Couple players fight for it. Caruso gets to it first. It's batted down by the glove of Booth. Now needs to move forward. Under 2 minutes to go. We take a look towards the bench, and now the goaltender pulled. Driving inside is Logan Booth. Can't find any room to work. Gives it up. They pass into the middle of the shot. They score! We're all tied up on a one-time shot from the middle. Just missed it there on the replay. But you can see the celebrations of Andrew Snyder. Able to celebrate the tying goal here with a minute 26 on the clock. Snyder just parked himself out in front, waited for the puck to get to him. And sure enough, Ethan Berde able to split through the defense with a clever pass and bring us to a brand new hockey game, tied up at 2 as a timeout called by Connetquot Sayville. See the words of wisdom here from these coaches. Michael Porcello on the Northport Huntington bench, having his team kneel down and wait for the instructions. Meanwhile, Steve Beizell watched his son get the first goal of the game and just saw the game tying tally for Andrew Snyder. Brings us level 2-2 with 1:26 left. Wait to see now if we could see a go-ahead goal before the end of regulation or if this one is destined to overtime. So an overtime game on Monday. That between East Islip and Ward Melville. EI got the OT winner. Could see another OT game here if this score holds. Filani, pass across to Booth. He tried to stick handle there at the blue line, but in doing so, dragged it back across for offside. Face-off won by the T-Birds and immediately dumped in. Nearing the final minute, as a handoff a little bit sloppy here to Colin Jackson. But now the blue liner trying to move forward. Berde takes it off of him. Jackson able to win it back, but Logan Booth right there as well. Booth cuts inside. Into the final minute. Booth out into the middle. Deflected before it reached Keel. Rebound sits there. It's fired high. Berde up at the point. Trying to create some motion. Logan Booth into the middle. Pass back over to Keel. Out in front. There's a rugby scrum in front of goal. It's still loose. Now whistle dead. The T-Birds bench were asking, begging for a penalty because their man was hauled down in front. But they're not going to get a call there. However, they will get an offensive zone face-off. That will come after a Northport Huntington timeout. The Tigers want to talk defensive strategy. Maybe also draw up a play on the attack the other way.
I think after this one, what's the score?
28 seconds left. That's all that we have to find a winner in regulation. If not, a reminder that overtime format is 4 minutes of 4-on-4. If it remains a 2-2 scoreline, 3-3 is also a possibility at this point as well. If it remains tied, the teams go home with a tie. But this game deserves a winner. Back and forth action. We'll see who can come out on top. If anyone. That's also a possibility. Keel's line is out there, as is Caruso's. And it's those two matching up at the dot. Caruso wins the faceoff. Gets it back now to Colin Jackson. He sends to the far side to Spardell. Connects on the pass into the middle with Walter. Can't find a man in the middle going on the attack. So 22 seconds left. It's T-Bird's puck. Birthday finds trouble moving against his opposite number, Walter. Now it's taken over to Logan Keel. Keel's got 13 seconds to work. Cuts inside, drags around. Logan Keel in front. Puck still there, poked into the air. Fired towards the net. Covered up, and a whistle blows with 0.7 seconds left. What a play by Logan Keel to get into an area to shoot. He got it there. The puck was stopped, batted up in the air after a long battle for it. Finally covered up, and the officials will put 1.5 seconds on the clock. Enough time to drop the puck and get a shot right away. And try to jump the gun. Also a jockeying for position on the near side. See if they can make this work. The shot right off the faceoff from Keel is blocked, and we head to OT. T-Birds make an extremely late push, but cannot get the puck to go. And we head to the extra frame. 4-on-4 for 4 minutes. Coming up next on the Long Island Sports Network. Well, these teams wasting no time, no discussions from the head coaches, if any at all. And we head right back out there. Maybe the T-Birds wanted to convert on some of that late momentum. But it's the Tigers that win the opening faceoff. And they try to move forward with it. It's Walter. Far side, tipped out in front, and tipped home by JT Caruso. Off the opening draw, it's a win for the Tigers. They just rushed Caruso in front. Walter sends out, and then the tip in just past the spread eagle of the goaltender in Richie Westhoff. What a game here between the T-Birds and the Tigers. But it's the Tigers with the last laugh. A 2-goal performance from their offensive leader, and JT Caruso sends the Northport Huntington fans home happy. It's going to be a tough act to follow But we've got Sachem taking on St. Anthony's next here on the Long Island Sports Network. My name is Ian Bickey. Stick with us. You won't want to miss it.